smoking that smoke, doing that coke, dealing that dope, giving up hope, gang banging, gang banging, gang banging, staying out late, preaching that hate, define your mother, killing your brother, killing in waves, filling up graves, gang banging, gang banging, gang banging. Oh yeah. You know that bullets are flying, babies are dying, a child at play got in the way, innocent children, somebody killed them. Gang banging, gang banging, gang banging, gang banging, gang banging, gang banging.
Yeah. Here's another one. And another one. Yeah. From Little Kim, the Queen Bee. It's ladies' night, what? It must be Angie on the mic. The butter pea, honey, got the sugar, got the spice. Roll the L tight. Keep the rhymes right, yo. I just made this motherfucker up last night. And I'm the rookie on this all-star team. Me and Kim is getting cream. Like Thelma and Louise, but on chrome. Never leave that Brooklyn shit alone. So if you say it's on, then it's on. Bang this in your whips. Pack them cold roadie with the chips in the wrist. Here's a French kiss. I dismiss all you chicks. Spit 6 from the 4th, 5th. Make it dance. Ow! I stay focused and the dopest. Like a penny with a hole in it. Y'all just hopeless and topless. I ain't lying. Trying to knock me off. Keep trying. All it takes is one phone call to my street team. Promote that ass like a soundtrack. You jack. Sit there, set it off with the 850. Y'all missing the buck with the bump. Biggie in the truck, in the buck to my double. Let me see you do the bank head if you're riches. It's the rap made west, the QB. And I got all my sisters with me.
And I'll rise this time. Oh, this is ladies' night. Oh, what a ladies' night. And the feeling's right. Oh, this is ladies' night. Oh, what
On this, little Caesar.
Queen Bee. That's me.
Check it. Yo, I be buying V's, so all my girls be eyeing C's. Coming backstage, dying to get pleased. You got me, I rock the Versace and linen. While you spotting, grinning with a bunch of foxy women. While you speedball with cars, that's the valley. I get clothes custom made from a stylist. Cruise in my Lexus land with no malice. While you walk the street until your feet get callous. Take you on the natural high like a pallet. It be all good, toss your clothes like a salad. When it's all over, put your vote in my ballot. This my diner, I'm Mel and you're Alice. Spend the night and look to C's palace. It be all good as long as you don't act childish. While you standing there with the crisp in your cup. The worst come to worst, keep this on the hush.
I know you see me on the video. I know you heard me on the radio. But you still don't pay me no attention. Listening to what your girlfriends mention. He's a slut, he's a hoe, he's a freak. Got a different girl every day of the week. It's cool, not trying to put a rush on you. I had to let you know that I got a crush on you.
Hey yo, shorty, won't you go get a bag of the lethal? I'll be undressed in the bra, all see-through. While you count your jewels, thinking I'ma cheat you. The only one thing I wanna do is freak you. Keep your stone sets, I got my own baguettes. And I'll be doing things that you won't regret. Little Kim the Queen Bee, so you best take heed. Shall I proceed? Yes, indeed. I'ma throw shade if I can't get paid. Blow you up to your girl like the army grenade. You can slide on my ice like the escapade. And itchy yaya with the marmalade. Who me? Not you. Oh yes, who's he? I even dig your man style, but I love your profile. Whisper in your ear and get you all shook up, but don't blush. Just keep this on the hush.
I know you see me on the video. I know you heard me on the radio. But you still don't pay me no attention. Listening to what your girlfriends mention. He's a slut, he's a hoe, he's a freak. Got a different girl every day of the week. It's cool, not trying to put a rush on you. I had to let you know that I got a crush on you.
While you trying to catch sea breeze, I'm in the PVs, on chrome D3s, decked out TVs, CDs with crazy bass. Keep my lady lace. Don't be fooled by the baby face. I hope you're not, cause your thighs got me hot. Only one plan, that's to rise to the top. I told you before when I first pursued, I want to interlude in the nude.
You know I love the way you feel us. Hit my tequila, from the dealer, 4-inch chinchilla. Heat up the clutch, 750 deluxe. Then we speed down the hutch, breaking trees in the Dutch. I'm not the one you sleep with, then eat quick. Want a cheap chick? Better go down a freak nick. You got to hit me off. Buy this girl gifts, of course. So I look sick in my six with my Christian LaCroix.
I know you see me on the video. I know you heard me on the radio. But you still don't pay me no attention. Listening to what your girlfriends mention. He's a slut, he's a hoe, he's a freak. Got a different girl every day of the week. It's cool, not trying to put a rush on you. I had to let you know that I got a crush on you. I know you see me on the video. I know you heard me on the radio. But you still don't pay me no attention. Listening to what your girlfriends mention. He's a slut, he's a hoe, he's a freak. Got a different girl every day of the week. It's cool, not trying to put a rush on you. I had to let you know that I got a crush on you.
Yeah, it's party time. Oh, it's party time. Yo, it's Friday. It is Friday. TGIF. Thank God it's Friday. It's Friday night. Just got paid. Yo, what's good? What's good? What's good, everybody? Shout out to my sister, Vixen Forever. Much love to your sister. Coming through on our last show, showing love, being the sponsor of the show. I greatly appreciate you, and I greatly appreciate that. Make sure that y'all be like our sister, Vixen Forever, and support the show, support the stream. You know, I mean, listen. If you want to be a sponsor of the show, it's only $50. It's just only $50. You know what I'm saying? Support the show. Do like my mans and them little JD said. Shout out to little JD. Tell him little JD.
Cash app during this stream.
The cash app from Izzy Bands. Yeah, bruh.
$50. Quite funny to keep $50.
Why? Chalk, what kind of greeting is that, yo? What kind of greeting is that? What kind of, listen, before we get into the show, make sure y'all hit the like button. Likes are absolutely free. Likes cost you absolutely positive. Don't cost you. Do like the homie Trish says, smash it. Smash the damn like button. Smash it.
Come on, push a button.
You heard her. Likes are free. Push the like button.
Push a goddamn button.
Now, the LIKES are free. The likes are free. But the LIGHTS, the likes cost money and they cost money. So if you be so inclined, if you feel so inclined, do me a favor.
Show me the money.
I took a loss over floss, but still got a knock.
Show me the money.
Yes, sir. Today's show is WIGTOW. WIGTOW. I said what I said. Is WIGTOW good or bad for us? Once she's left, how can she get right? Is the question. Is WIGTOW. Women is going their own way. WIGTOW. WIGTOW. I said it. Women's is going their own way. Okay. WIGTOW. Is WIGTOW's good for us? Is it good or is it bad? We're going to talk about. Shout out to the brother, Jason Wilson, a much more serious brother than I am. Y'all, I be wishing I could be serious. I be serious sometimes. And then when I get serious, people don't like when I get serious. They be like, why are you always so serious? You know what I'm saying? When I get serious, people like, why are you always so serious? And I'm like, yo, what about all them times I've been clowning? I've been clowning the whole time. But why are you so serious, though? You ain't got to be like that, though. People can't take when I get serious. So I'll try not to get that serious. But shout out to brother Jason Wilson, who does portray seriousness and grown man business in a very, very, very honorable way. Shout out to that brother. Salute to him. I don't always agree with the brother because he says some stuff. I was like, yo, brother, I got to stop you there. Like, pause, brother, pause. We're not about to. He said a couple of things I don't necessarily agree with, but overall, I appreciate that brother. I appreciate his perspective, and I appreciate what he's doing for the community, as some of y'all have affectionately called it. Yo, shout out to Truth. Welcome into the show, brother. What up? Ivy Wardy, peace was good. Thank you, Chalk. I mean, I'm glad that my self-esteem is not tied into anything you say, because if it was, I'd be in major trouble. She said, nice hat, Riri. Hey, is. Happy Friday. Happy Friday to you too, Chalk. Jesus, Jiminy Creek. This is why we be arguing sometimes. This is why we be getting into it. You ain't got to. My name is not Rihanna. My name is not Rihanna. My name is not Teresa. You know what I'm saying? My name doesn't even start with a Re. You know what I'm saying? It always, my name is not Teresa. It's not Rihanna. It don't have no Re in it, okay? So I don't know why you are trying to call me a Riri. That is just not nice. It's just not nice. But I'm glad I got good esteem about myself, because if I didn't, I'd be in a lot of trouble. I'll tell you that. Shout out to my peoples, TB Trucking. Thank you very much. Salute to TB Trucking. Shout out to Robert Watkins in the building. What's up? Thank you very much. Y'all be like TB Trucking, setting it off right in this mother fudge, man. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you sincerely. Y'all be like TB Trucking and support the show, support the stream. You know what I mean?
Thanks, man.
Make money, make money. When shit hit the fan, we'll take money.
Cynical One is in the building. Good to see you, my sister. Much love to you. Good to see you, my sister. Hey, Raj Will is in the building. What up, Raj Will? What's going on? Because of TBE Trucking, we only need I'm not messing with you today. I promise you I'm not going to mess with you today. I'm about to go on normal ignore chalk mode. Yo. In a moment, I'm about to go to normal ignore chalk protocols, okay? I have to go. I'm not about to play with y'all. There's a few of y'all that I play with every now and again, but I don't have time to play with you today, okay? We got some kind of funny but serious business to talk about. We got to say it probably involves you, Chalk. It probably involves you. I'm almost sure this involves you. You know what I'm saying? Because you're abusive. You're an abuser. You're an abusive abuser, okay? And this is the problem. It's a joke. I know you're highly Thank you, sister. I appreciate you acknowledging the evident. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you acknowledging the evident. Evidently, I am. Thank you very kindly. I appreciate that, though. What's up, Malcolm D? What's up? What's good with you? How you doing? Good to see you, family. Good to see you. Make sure y'all hit the like button on the way in. Likes don't cost you nothing at all. Likes are free 99. Yo, shout out. Let me just say this, because shout out to New Edition and Boyz II Men and Tony Braxton. Shout out to New Edition and all they 25 members of the greatest group that ever existed. Shout out to New Edition, the greatest group that ever existed, bar none. I don't care what y'all say. You know what I'm saying? They gave us Ralph Tresvant. They gave us Johnny Gill. They gave us the incomparable, the king of R&B, Bobby Brown, a.k.a. Dancing J Prince. They gave, a.k.a. maybe look like TD Jakes now. Shout out to Bobby Brown, man. My God, man. Every little step I take, you will be there. Every little step I take. Trooper Batteroni, she's a sweet little girl. Shout out to the king of R&B, Bobby Brown. Okay, BBD, and then Boys to Men, man. I ain't gonna front. When I was young, you know what I'm saying? I was on bended knee, you know what I'm saying? I didn't wait till the water went dry. You know, I went to the end of the road. You know what I'm saying? I had a lonely heart. And I was telling her, please don't go away from me. You know, shout out to Boys to Men. I had all their albums. I ain't gonna hold you. Those are some singing brothers. Those are some singing brothers. I was like, you know, when I grow up, maybe I could, you know, hold a note like them or something. Shout out to Armanage 7-8. Good to see you. Hey. So shout out to Boys to Men. Shout out to New Edition and Tony Bryson. Yeah, I got it. They one of their dates is in North Carolina on my birthday. I might have to be there. I might have to get those tickets. The last Boys to Men, excuse me. I saw Boys to Men at the fair in Alabama. Shout out to Boys to Men. They was at the fair. But I think that was the only Boys to Men. I did security for them briefly in the mall because yeah, that didn't last. They was in and out the mall because they got mobbed. But the last New Edition concert I went to was the reunion when they did when they had all the white. Remember when they had all the white and they had the white suits in the New Edition reunion album? And God rest her soul, Whitney Houston was in the back. Little Christina Bobby, she was a baby. And you know what I'm saying? Rest in peace to her as well. And you know what I'm saying? It was a dope thing, you know what I'm saying? I was able to see that. So hopefully, prayerfully, I'm praying for their concert, their tours, and I pray that goes well because that's gonna be history. And prayerfully, I'll be around to see that. I'll be the big 50 since y'all accuse me of being 50. I look damn good. I'm not 50 yet, but on my birthday, I will be 50. Yeah. On my birthday, I will be 50. I'm not 50 yet. So yeah, y'all be trying to make a brother older than what he is. I'm not 50 yet. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna lie. Before we get into the topic, I make 50 look freaking good. I make 50, if I can say so my damn self. You know what I'm saying? If I can say so my damn self, 50 look god doggone. If I make it, I make 50 look good. Okay? Cause shit. Did you look at John Gold? Have you looked at John Gold? And some of these other 50-something-year-old people, these nigmas look ancient. These nigmas look ancient. I don't look ancient. I still got that youthful exuberance in my face. Maybe it's because I'm a YN at heart. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. I'm a young old nigma. But it's okay. It's okay. Yeah, that Home Again. Yeah, Home Again album. Yeah. Shout out to Classic Creole. Salute. Love is in the building. Good to see you. My sisters in here. Good to see y'all. But let's get to it. So we often hear, hey, what's up, D's, Y, and Izzy, young Nigma is, yeah, you gotta have a little, you gotta keep a little bit of your Y in your heart so you don't get too old too fast. You know what I'm saying? A little bit, just a tiny, you can't have too much Y in there because that you ain't gonna live to be 50. But you gotta just have a little dose, just a little sprinkle of YN in there, and it could be okay. Okay. Yo, so we often talk about how sometimes the ladies be nagging. Yeah, sometimes they be nagging. We often talk about how they, you know, have that who could tell me boo, who gonna run me boo attitude, whatever the case may be. The bonnets, the pajamas, the ratchetness, the weaves, the being unbelievable, which henceforth is WIGTOW, the WIGTOW movement. Okay, some of these ladies are purely unbelievable, right? One thing that we really don't talk about a lot which I believe is the thing that most of the men go through, is that middle area, right? And shout out to Jason Wilson. I think he did an excellent job. That middle area, right? The middle area where you're with a woman that you love, and you're with her, you love her, you want to be with her, and she is subtly breaking you down by the way she is talking to you. And you, as a man, understanding that you're bigger, stronger, faster, better. I did that, but I'm playing. But anyway, that you are bigger, stronger, faster, that you as a man, you lower yourself, or you lower your testosterone levels in order to accommodate your woman, because you know that she can't handle from you what she's giving you, right? And so it don't be crazy. Like, she ain't calling you a stupid mother effer. She ain't throwing like ironing boards and irons at you. She ain't hitting you with fist, toes, knees, and elbows. At the same time, she is talking to you as if you're one of her children. She is fussing at you, and she is talking at you. And it's like, woman, would you talk to me, because I'm talking to you? Let's converse. Let's converse. I'm talking to you. Talk to me. Don't talk at me. Because she quick to tell you, you ain't my daddy. You can't tell me what to do. Well, why are you constantly talking to me as if I came out of your coochie? I come in your coochie, but I didn't come out of it. Okay, I come in there, but I didn't come out of there. Okay, I come in there often, but I didn't come out of there. I didn't. Matter of fact, what they say, I don't pull out. What's up, Uda? Uda on the go. What's up, fam? Uda on go. What's up, good? What's up, brother? What's good to see you, man? My man, AO, KO. Salute. What's good? What's good, y'all? Good to see y'all. Make sure y'all hit the like button on the way in. Yeah, I came in there, but I ain't come out of there. That wasn't, and even still, like, I think that, and some of y'all may agree with me, and some of y'all may not. I believe there's a time, even with your own mother, that as a man, you succeed your mother. And I think that that's only right. I believe that if you can't succeed your mother as a man, then you haven't reached manhood, right? Your mother should be able to look upon you and rely upon you, and look to you if your father is not there, and look to you to guidance, and look to you for leadership, and look to you for protection, and look to you for a certain level of provision. I think that is okay if she gives you the honor and respect that's due to that. That's my personal belief. I don't have any necessarily substantial evidence of such. At the same time, is what I believe. Now, does that mean that you become abusive to your moms? Hell no. Does that mean that you disrespect your moms? Hell no. At the same time, I believe there is a certain level of line that you have to draw in the sand with your mother, that doesn't allow her to disrespect you either. That doesn't allow her to talk to you any type of way either. There has to be boundaries set in place, because at some point in time, you are going to have to be the one to take care of your mama. As it is in modern society, let's just keep it real. Shout out to my man Emperor Cole, who takes care of his mama and his father. And I know a bunch of people like that take care of their parents, and there has to be a certain level of respect there that allows you to be able to do what you need to do on behalf of your parent, right? especially if you're the one, taking, paying for stuff, overseeing her business, making sure that things are in place for her, making sure she's in proper place or whatever the case may be, right? Right. So, ladies, don't. I understand that, especially if you're a single woman, it's very difficult, the balancing act of trying to raise your son, and so he's not soft, but at the same time, yeah, I said it soft, a capital S. I said it. What?
So what? I said I spell it. SOF capital T. Soft. Huh?
So he's not SOF capital T. I know that you want to make sure that your son is not soft. At the same time, it's a fine line, and that's why hence the importance of having that man, his father, in his life to be able to navigate that road. Because usually men understand that navigation, right? Usually men understand that navigation. But it's the subtle conversation that's not quite a conversation. Quite frankly, you talking, you're conversing, and she's arguing with you. She's fussing at you. Why are you fussing? Tell me what you fussing for. Tell me what you fussing for.
Tell me what you fussing for. What you fussing for? Tell me what you fussing for. Lord, here we go. What you fussing for? Tell me what you fussing for. I don't wanna know. What you fussing for? Tell me what you fussing for. When I'm
Shout out to Queen Sanaa. She just fussing. She's fussing. You like, okay. You have to hit her with your, okay, baby. Okay. It's okay. Everything's all right. It's going to be okay. It's okay. But, okay. Let's take it down a little bit. Let's take it down. But I don't think y'all realize how taxing that is on a man. Let me just put it on me, right? Because I'm only in the skin that I am, and I hate when y'all say, "Well, it's anecdotal." What else can I give you a real perspective on but mine, right? I could tell you what it seems like from the outside. I could tell you what it looks like, but I can't tell you what it is. Now, with me, I could tell you what it is. So, from a guy who comes from an inner city environment at whatever stage in their life of development, and has been taught not really real conflict resolution, right? But to be able to survive or to be able to withstand whatever the environment has tossed at them. Do you understand how difficult that is? How emotionally taxing that is? How mentally draining that is to try your best to logic your way out of someone who is putting you in a constant fight or flight scenario. See, no, we don't really talk about this. Do you understand that? Ladies, I know we're bigger than you. I know we're stronger than you. And in the back of your mind, you like, oh, this man could, or would he, or whatever the case may be. At the same time, I don't think y'all understand that maybe y'all can't out physical us, but the gravity of your words, the punch of your words sometimes be a lot to deal with. It be a lot to withstand and take in. Right? And you might not be cursing that man out. You might not be calling that man outside of his name. At the same time, it could be a situation that any little thing that he says that you don't like, you fussing at him as if you his mother. You ain't his mother. You are not him mother, okay? You can't be telling him what to do. But you're constantly barraging with all of this energy. You can't take the energy back from him. So he has to do this weird in order to keep the peace, especially if you're in a long-term situation, especially with children. He has to do this weird dance where he's trying to suppress his natural inclinations in order to accommodate or in order to not hurt you. And really, in the end, it ends up destroying him. Shout out to Jason Wilson. He said it very eloquently. Let me share this with y'all, and we're going to get into it. Y'all know I got my way of saying things. It's a little different from his. At the same time, it's the same sentiment. Fair use, fair use, fair use. Y'all make sure y'all support the show in the meantime, between time. Help us keep our show going because of my People's TV Trucker. We just need 29 people, at least $5 a piece. Y'all support the show, support the stream. Now, I mean, dope discussions deserve dope donations. Compensation for the conversation. Let's do good business. If everybody just throws $5 at us, it shouldn't be too heavy on you. It's not nothing crazy. You know what I'm saying? At the same time, groupily, we'll have enough. Okay. So y'all support the show. I appreciate y'all. Let's get to it. So fair use, fair use, fair use. Shout out to the good brother, Jason Wilson. Y'all have seen this brother. This is the brother who was doing the martial arts with the young men, and he was teaching them how to be able to express their emotions and express themselves in safe places and how to defend themselves with martial arts. So shout out to this brother out of Detroit. Make sure that y'all go ahead and subscribe to him. Check him out as long as he's live, not live when I'm live. I have that picture that he has behind him. Shout out to that picture. Let's go.
That women need love and men need respect, as if the Creator Most High divided these essentials between genders. That's complete nonsense. Both love and respect are oxygen loves. For years, we've been told that women need love and men need respect, as if the Creator Most High divided these essentials between genders. That's complete nonsense. Both love and respect are oxygen for the human soul. One cannot flourish where the other is withheld. But here's the tragedy, my brothers. Many men have conditioned or have been conditioned to endure the slow suffocation of being disrespected by the woman he loves. Instead of confronting the decay, he buries it under silence.
The slow suffocation of being smothered by disrespect from the woman that he loves. The slow suffocation of being smothered with disrespect from the woman he loves. Let's get into it. Shout out to that brother for that. Let's get into it. Let's go, bro. Let's go. Okay. Nope. Do this one right here.
He convinces himself that peace is maintained by avoidance, but avoidance is not peace, my brothers. It's actually paralysis. And so the man retreats, sometimes physically, after the children are grown and the house is empty. He files for divorce with the same calmness he once used to suppress his pain and disappointment.
Man, you already cooking, brother Jason. You already cooking, brother Jason. Shout out to that brother. You already cooking. So this is what we're speaking about. I think I'll probably keep it like this. This is what we're speaking about. You believe that in order to keep the peace, you have to be silent. Stoic. And I hate that word. And I hate that these nigmas done adopted that into their lexicon, into their rhetoric, like stoicism. Like, get the absolute out of here. Like, nigma, I don't know about any stoicism. I don't. I would be a liar to tell you I did. I don't know about stoicism. Now, I know a man who's pretty Angry Man's father. Shout out to Mr. Angry Man. Angry Man's father is very stoic. But Angry Man's father is the only man that I've met that was like that. Angry Man's father is very stoic when I was around him. But I'm gonna be honest, right? I even I liked his pops at the same time as like I ain't think his pops like me at all. But come to find out, that's just how he was. But you know, it's not warm or inviting. Being around a stoic man is not warm or inviting. It's very kind of, it takes a lot used to if you're not used to that, right? And so I'm not used to that. My pops is outspoken, right? He's very intelligent, a nerd, if you will, but he's very, very outspoken. And he showed his emotions, sometimes too much, and sometimes, you know, in very good ways, right? But I didn't grow up around men who believed that it wasn't okay to express themselves. I didn't, and I'm grateful I didn't, right? You know, you have to speak up for yourself. I was always taught to speak up for myself. I was always taught to articulate what I needed and what I wanted. I was always taught that a closed mouth doesn't get fed and a squeaky wheel gets the oil. That's how I was raised and taught. So I wasn't taught to just sit back and just take it because you felt like dishing it. I wasn't taught like that. I wasn't bred like that, right? So, and I'm not saying every way. What's up, Lighthouse? What's good? It's interesting. So we're talking about a lot of time, but what I found myself doing, even in my own relationships, was because I knew how I could get, and I knew how volatile my temper was at times. I found myself trying to really like suppress myself, not where I was silent, however, where I was just really being humble and meek and trying to just diffuse the situation. Because like, yo, you are constantly putting me in a fight or flight situation. Has anybody else felt like this? Or is it just me? Where I felt like I was constantly being put in a fight or flight situation. Like my insides would be like in influx. It'd be like my blood would be boiling and like, and I just like, but I'm trying to logic my way through and reason my way through and say, okay, well, yo, fam, you know you much bigger than her. You know she don't mean it. This is just the way she talk. This is just how she is. She love you. She don't mean nothing by it. You know she love you. And I tried to logic my way through it. Anybody else face that? I guess I'm all alone. Okay, so I'll just say amen by myself. Let's get to it.
Other times he never leaves at all. He just checks out. He numbs himself with alcohol, drugs, or the hollow comfort of artificial intimacy. And at the core of it all is fear. Not fear of confrontation in a physical sense, but fear of exposure. And what I mean by that, the terror of admitting that his wife's tone, her words, her disregard actually wounds him emotionally. Because deep down, he's been taught, like every man, that a man who feels pain is weak, even physical pain. We're taught young that no pain, no gain.
What up, though? What up, brother cooking? What up, though? Emperor Kojak 303, the great #1. Good to see you, man. Make sure y'all smash that like button. But yeah, so we're taught no pain, no gain. We're taught never let them see you sweat. We're taught never let them know how you really feel, right? Like, yo, if you are confiding in a woman, if you are telling her that she's hurting you, you're vulnerable and you are weak, right? So you got to pretend like your lady's words that you love and that you care about don't really affect you, don't really hurt you, and you just got to try to logic your way through it and try to just like, oh well, I can't snap out on her. Now I let her know, but she gonna change. She gonna work on it. She cares. She gonna work on it, and she never does.
But somewhere inside of us, we know that's a lie. We see it play out in sports. If your star athlete, or just say quarterback, tears his ACL, you don't throw him back in the game. You take him out of the game until he can rehab. But for some reason, we've allowed this world to define us as men. And as a result, many of us have lost our lives. But the truth is, my brothers, it's that this stoicism or this silence doesn't make you strong. It actually makes you disappear. A man must learn to speak, not with aggression, but with assertiveness and authority. Not with pride, but with presence. Because until you confront the disrespect that devalues you, you'll keep living beneath the weight of what you refuse to face. And what makes it all worse is the misleading mantras you've been conditioned your whole life to believe. Never let her see you sweat. Happy wife, happy life. That's the
And we know happy wife, happy life is some BS, right? That happy man is God's plan. Happy spouse, happy house. Like if y'all working together, and really one person, the truth of the matter is nobody is responsible or can make somebody else happy. It just can't happen. It just doesn't happen, right? So it's not like you can, happy your way through and make your wife happy and then everything's going to be okay. No. That's not how that works. Hey, my brother. What's up, Quantavious? Lamont in the building. Good to see you. What's up? Keon is in the building. What's up, brother? Good to see you, brother Keon. Make sure y'all do like my good sister Classic Creole. Say, hit the Cash App. Let's do good business. Support the show. Support the stream. You know what I mean? Help us keep our show going. All right? Let's get to it. Tell a friend. It's definitely a dope show, okay? Let's go. Let's get it.
Classic, or the one that we often miss but subconsciously hits us, is when we hear our wives or the woman in our lives referred to as the better half. Men, you've been sold mantras that sound noble but are actually poison.
Yo, and I really haven't, the better half, man. And shout out to him. I really hadn't really considered that until after I heard him say it. Now, if anybody else have said it, I haven't heard you say it, so I'm not trying to, I know how y'all like, I said that first. I didn't hear you say it. I heard this brother say it. So, but the better half, that's definitely a one of those ones that I had not considered. So shout out to the brother, the better half, right? Yeah. I haven't heard that. I've heard old ball and chain before. What's up, Wall Street Willie? What's going on, man? Good to see you, fam. I've heard old ball and chain before. But I've heard better half, my better half. Think about that, my better half. So that means that she's the best part of y'all relationship. She's the better person. So yeah, like I could see how subconsciously that could be, you know what I mean? Or some dudes will say, yo, I gotta talk to the boss. Like, you know what I'm saying? I gotta see what the boss wants. Like how, you know what I mean? Like that's wild to me. I ain't never said no shit like that, but that's wild. But let's get to it. Let's go.
Because they make you believe your thoughts and your feelings don't matter in marriage or a relationship. And if you believe that long enough, you will start living like it. The Bible says there's nothing worse than living in a house with a contentious woman. And I like to add, there's nothing worse than having to check your heart out of the home you live in. That slow emotional withdrawal, that quiet erosion of connection happens when a woman's dominance or disrespect become the atmosphere of your home.
Brother. Yo, you cooking with hot grease, brother Jason. You cooking with hot grease. The dominance or disrespect. Yo, and listen, I've had to this was part of the issue that I was having in my relationship, to be quite frank. The way it wasn't like she didn't dominate me. At the same time, the way that she would talk sometimes, especially in front of my son, was like, yo, no, you can't do that. Because if I allow you, because I understand, because of our dynamics and because of our history, you can't take that from me. So I'm gonna do my best not to put that on you. I'm gonna do my best to work and work away the way I communicate in a way that would be more comfortable for you. So in turn, I need you to do the same thing. You have to be conscious and cognizant. You talking to me and you are constantly putting me in a state of influx that I'm used to that, but I'm used to that from my environment, and I know how, and the only way that I've handled that in the past has been through violence. Woo. I don't think y'all hear me. And I think people need to understand this. Some of us that have come from inner city situations, we've been conditioned and socialized to handle that type of situation. But the way that we know how to handle that type of situation is through violence. So because you are women and we're not going to have violence with you, you put us in an emotional quandary, because it's like, yo, your body has been conditioned and your mentality has been conditioned. What, like we say, I'm trained to go. That's what that means. Like when it's a situation and you've been in that situation before, and when a person look at you a certain type of way or come at you with a certain type of energy, you understand what that means. So you ready to go. You trained to go. But when you have to mentally pull yourself back, it's like, oh wait, this is my woman. But my woman is talking to me like a nigga on the street. This is my woman. But my woman is talking to me like a nigma on the street. And I know how to handle the nigmas. I've been handling them nigmas for a long time. I know how to handle the nigmas on the street that want it. Because there's very little talking. You understand that you could get stole on. You understand that you can get sneak attack. You understand why all that gibbering, jabbing, all that talking, some bad can happen in between that. Right? And you try to explain to your lady, hey, baby doll, a pumpkin butt. Hey, apple spice, is everything nice? Listen. I know it's Hallows Eve, and some of y'all celebrate that shit, but I'm just saying it's very spooky, scary situations out here. Right? You are putting me in a battle environment, and I have PTSD. I'm a soldier, and you put me in a battle environment in my own house, in my own home. Who can? And then people look at you like, oh, well, you left your family. No, I protected everybody, including myself, including them. I protected everybody. I'm smart. I'm gonna be wise enough to protect everybody. Cause you putting a soldier in the battlefield and it ain't no battle. It's just you just talking. You just feel like it's okay to pop off because that's what you feel like doing. You don't have enough wisdom or enough foresight or enough care or enough grace to really say, yo, look, I know my man's is crazy. Let me save this fool from himself. I know my man is 730, as we used to say. Let me keep him cool. Is you cool? So Calvin Cook, she didn't think you were smart at all. Just a box beater. Shout out to you, Calvin Cook. Right. You stay ready for the shits. Exactly. You stay ready so you don't have to get ready. That's the motto, right? The ball and chain, the heavy, the nag. Subconsciously, that is very damaging. It is. Yeah, they refer to that. Their chick, as their boss lady, and that's crazy. I would never. That's crazy. You ain't the boss of me. You can't tell me. Yeah, 7:30. That's what we used to say. 7:30. 7:30 is like, yo, you mentally, like you're certifiable. Like you're certifiable. 7:30. Yeah. You're certifiable. That's why you gotta put the fear of God in a chick. She won't do that sucker shit. But that's what I'm saying. Why do you have to do that? What's up, Freeze on Lou? Why do you have to do that? You can't, like, it's a thin line. Because sometimes the fear of God, you know what I'm saying? It's too scary and too scary and too spooky. She, you know what I mean? Yeah, that's why 50 Cent said, shit, bitch, get out of pocket. She needs some discipline. But you can't do that. I don't understand what that means. Y'all call it 5150? Yeah, we call it 730. I shouldn't have to put the fear of God in a chick, but if it's got to be, oh well. Well, I think it helps if she see you beat another dude. It's kind of like that experiment when they was feeding the baby, and then and then the baby like and then they have the doll and they try to feed the doll and the doll say and they make the doll say and they beat up the doll. It's kind of probably good for her to see you whip a Enigma's butt, but it's sad. It's sad that in your grown old age, she got to know that you will whip a person's backside in order for her to just chill out a little bit. And again, I'm not talking about her cursing you out or her calling you out your name or nothing, because that's just unacceptable. I'm talking about the elevated fussing, the elevated argumentative tone, the confrontational, you didn't take the garbage out. She's like, what, you ain't gonna take that garbage out? Son, she talking to you, son. I don't know. No, I'm talking to you. No, son, she must be talking to you. Like, she must be talking to you. You know what I'm saying? That type deal. She ain't cursing you out. She ain't calling you out your name, but she is really pressing the limits. You know what I'm saying? She is really pressing the limits. Let's get back to this. Shout out to brother Jason Wilson.
And a man convinces himself that it's just not worth the fight to confront that behavior. Well, my brothers, you have to understand that peace is not the absence of conflict. That's actually passivity. Solitude in your home comes from addressing what needs to be addressed so that resentment doesn't become the new foundation of your relationship.
Peace is not the absence of confrontation. That's passivity. That was a bar right there, fam. That was a bar. Shout out to that. That was a bar. Salute to that.
Bars.
That was a bar. Let me rewind that. That was deep right there. Shout out to the brother. Let me rewind that. Make sure y'all supporting the show, man. Come on, man. Come on, fam. I know, like, listen, we're only using this as a reference, right? I gave y'all 30 minutes before we even got into this thing. We're only using this as a reference. He made some excellent points, but we don't need no videos. At the same time, you know what I'm saying? So support the show, support the stream. Now, I mean, he did say a couple of things that I had not thought of, but most of the stuff, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know what it is. So support the show, support the stream. You know what I mean? Dope discussion, deserve dope donations, compensation for the conversation. Let's do good business. Help the stream the most, right? Shout out to Roxy. What goes on? What going? Yeah, my wife see me throw hands and said, I better not play with this Enigma. Plus, fear of God beginning of wisdom. Yep. Support the show, support the stream. I mean, let's get to it.
I can't count many times that Nicole and I would have conflict. And it's because I was offended. There's nothing worse than having to check your heart out of the home you live in. That slow emotional withdrawal, that quiet erosion of connection happens when a woman's dominance or disrespect become the atmosphere of your home. And a man convinces himself that it's just not worth the fight to confront that behavior. Well, my brothers, you have to understand that peace is not the absence of conflict. That's actually passivity. Solitude in your home comes from addressing what needs to be addressed so that resentment doesn't become the new foundation of your relationship. I can't count many times that Nicole and I would have conflict, and it's because I was offended or she was offended by something we either said, but we chose to stop sweeping our issues under the rug, to confront things head on. And as a
peace is not the absence of conflict. That's passivity. Shout out to you, brother Jason. I'm borrowing that. I will give you credit. Peace is not the absence of conflict. That's passivity. There's a lot of times, and see, this is the thing, and this is why I tried to tell my lady at the time. Listen, you can't, if I do something that you don't like, tell me about it. But you don't have to be disrespectful in the way that you present it. You could talk to me. I will understand, and I will do my best to see if it's something that can be changed, or see if it's something that, I could do something about, or I want to do something about. And I will acknowledge that I heard you and I heard what you're asking me to do. No problem. The problem is a lot of times people sweep things under the rug and they wait until it gets too overwhelming. Like you have offended them. You didn't even know that you offended them. You did something. They took it a certain type of way. You didn't even know it. You don't even know it. And then it just builds and it builds and it builds. And then they want to explode on you and you don't even know what you've done. We have to learn how to communicate as adults with each other. We have to, because at the end of the day, especially if you have a child with somebody, if God willing, that child will live a very long time. And so you will be dealing with each other for the rest of that child's life, right? So it's very, very important, for the very least, that y'all at least understand how to communicate with each other. And just not saying anything, just sweeping things under the rug, just pretending like nothing went on or nothing happened is not going to help. It's only going to build resentment. It's only going to build up what do you call it? Apathy. And it's only going to make you not really care after a while, right? So you got to be able to communicate. My man Cole said, right, talk with me like you got some damn sense. That's all it takes. Let's just converse. Free Zone said 100. He cooked with that. Yeah, he did, Roxy. Yeah, he did. Let's get to it. Let's go.
Man, I can't tolerate disrespect, especially from the ones that I love. And what honor is it to have respect outside of your home, but when you come home, you feel disrespected and even dishonored? This is why it's imperative as men that we speak up when we feel disrespected. And here are 8 action steps you can take to resolve disrespect from your wife or the woman in your life. And this also can apply to your own children in your home. Action step number 1, decide if it's worth the fight. When I say fight, I'm not talking about shouting matches or physical altercations. I'm talking about the willingness to engage, to confront, or even when you know your wife may get upset, even cry or react strongly, you still speak the issue. You can't continue, my brother, to allow the fear of her reaction keep you from having the conversation. But before you step into this, you need to decide, is this relationship worth the effort? Now, if you're married, it's definitely worth it. If you're not married, you need to examine and really think through, is this relationship worth saving, or is all of this conflict actually a sign from the Most High that I need to escape this before I can commit to something that could be detrimental to my life and, more importantly, His will for my life?
Opposite of your purpose, what God has. Shout out to KO Black. I don't tolerate disrespect. I will show her the door ASAP. And that's the thing. You have to see, for you, is it worth it to keep this person and to attempt to communicate with this person to get them to understand that, hey, look, you are overstepping my boundaries. It's making me feel a certain type of way. I thought our goal is to work together, to build together, to do whatever. And this is going too far, right? So you got to decide whether it's worth it to keep rocking like that or if it's not, right? And if you're in a marriage, you should stay and work it out, because that's what you signed up to do. You made a commitment, you made a vow that that's what you're going to do. Now, if you're just in a relationship and, you know what I'm saying, y'all haven't got married, whatever the case may be, hey, you got to decide whether that's something that you want to keep or not. Shout out to the brother. Let's go.
If the answer is yes, that it is worth it, and you want to give it another honest try, then it's time for you to take this next step. Action step number 2, deal with you. Before you point the finger, my brother, you have to turn the hand around. Ask yourself, why did I let this go on for so long? What caused you, my brother, to sweep so many issues under the relationship rug? Was it fear of conflict? Was it a belief planted early in life that women can't be trusted with your emotions or your thoughts? I remember a brother.
That's deep. That's deep. Yo, this is the thing, right? If you are in fear, shout out to Corey. He was talking about this the other day. I've spoke on this before. If you are afraid of losing someone, that chances are 9 times out of 10, really 10 times out of 10, you're in the wrong mental state and the wrong mental frame. That may not even be the right person for you. Because if you're afraid of losing them, then you will be willing to compromise. And like I've always said, you should never compromise. You should make concessions that allow for them to get their way and you to get a concession. Means they get a little bit, you get a little bit, and both of y'all can live with that. See, making a compromise means that you're giving up, you're lessening or lowering your standards, your morals and your values in order to accommodate someone else, which you should never, ever do. You should never lower your standards. You should never go against your morality. You should never go against your values. You should always, always stick to your standards, morality, and values. And if they don't match up, if they don't meet up, they don't match up and they don't meet up. And you cannot allow whatever else that you like about that person, whatever else that you're feeling about that person, to try to fill in that gap, because guess what? It would never, ever work. Okay? It would never, ever work. Okay? Let's get to it.
Once telling me, never give a woman your heart, not even your wife. And when I told my father, actually, that I wanted to marry Nicole, his first words were, why in the hell would you want to do that?
Damn.
When you grow up, my brothers, hearing lies and negativity like that, they create patterns in your brain. You start believing women are not safe spaces for you to be transparent with or transparent in. And so even when your heart is aching and your mind is ready to check out of the relationship, you bite your tongue, thinking that's the manly thing to do.
Wow. Shout out to Evo. So what's up, family? Appreciate you saying good stuff. Thank you very much, brother. Great stuff, Izzy. I appreciate you, Ebo Sosa. Shout out to Ebo Sosa in the building. Good to see you, fam. Let's get to it. Let's go.
That's not manhood. That's emotional incarceration. Action step number 3. Change your perspective on peace. If you equate peace with avoiding conflict, you will lose your voice in your home and in life. Every time you don't speak up, you give up not just your worth, but your peace of mind. Peace without truth is compromise. It's just quiet oppression.
See, peace without truth is compromise. Peace without truth is compromise. That's what I'm trying to tell you about compromise. I know a lot of people want to argue me down about this compromise thing. I'm not wrong, y'all. I'm not wrong about this. True peace without truth is just compromise, which is not a good thing. Anything that's compromised is bad. It's bad. There's nothing that you can point to that has been compromised that is good. And so therefore, I'm telling the vibration of the word compromise in and of itself is a negative connotated word. And we've had this conversation, discussion, whatever, debate, whatever you want to call it, many times before. Shout out to that, brother. Bars. Shout out to that. So the first thing he said, well, which wasn't the first tenet, but the second thing is basically deal with yourself. You to thine own self be true. Know thyself is on all of the pyramids of old. Know thyself. Know thyself. So you have to know yourself and to your own self be true first and understand who you are and whose you are and your purpose and your plan. Then secondly, then when you have to understand the meaning of peace. Peace is not the absence of conflict. Peace is not the absence of conflict. That's passivity. Like the brother said, that's Jason Wilson said that, right? Shout out to HC Bowl One. Good to see you. Happy Friday. Is some people don't know what it's like to be alone and know who you truly are and what you truly like. Shout out to that. And that's very important, especially in these times. That's very, very important. Like it is important for y'all to support this show. Okay. If y'all want the show to keep going, we need your support. We can't keep the show going without your support. Like PBS. Y'all hit the show, hit the Cash App and support the show, support the stream. Know what I mean? Yeah. Listen. Brief commercial break. Brief commercial break.
2 guns with me, I hope niggas play. I was once told jewelry and nice clothes don't mean you getting money. That's something that a broke nigga said.
Break bread or fake dick, break bread or fake dead. Just don't play around, we get down, 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 down. Break bread or fake dick, break bread or fake dead. Just don't play around, we get down, 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 down.
Let's do good business. Make the Cash App ring during the stream.
Let's get to it.
To maintain peace in your relationship, you have to be willing to call out disrespect every time. That doesn't mean, my brothers, that you call out small annoyances. Please understand that will wear your wife or the woman in your life down. Imagine if everything you did, there was always a complaint or a judgment. We can't operate in that space either.
So what he's saying is not to nitpick every little single thing. Everything she does that you don't like. That's not what it is. It is to point out the things that are borderlining on deal breakers or borderlining on you feeling like suffocated or smothered in the relationship that you can't get over. Instead of stuffing it down and hiding it and pushing it down, as they said on Thunderbolts, you have to let it out. And Thunderbolt was an excellent illustration of that point. I don't know if y'all saw that movie Thunderbolts, a while back, but because Shorty was stuffing down her feelings and not letting it be known how she felt and what she thought, she wasn't getting what she needed. So that began to be a self-fulfilling prophecy, and she started to get the confirmation bias. Now she met the guy who was doing the same thing, and he ended up being one of the most dangerous dudes because of the darkness and the blackness of feeling alone and suppressing this stuff, trying to deal with it with drugs and alcohol instead of really dealing with the situation, really dealing with what's going on, really like fixing it, right? Fix it.
But it does mean refusing to allow a pattern of behavior that erodes the foundation of love and respect. Action step number 4, control your emotions in conflict. This is where a lot of men lose the battle. You have a valid point. You rehearsed it in your head. You're ready to bring it up, but then the emotions rise. You start raising your voice. You start to get sarcastic. You start swinging your words like you're wielding a sword instead of building your case like a lawyer. And now, instead of having to address her behavior, you're the one apologizing for how you communicated to her about her offense against you. My brothers, hear me. You must have resolve to resolve conflict.
You must have resolve to resolve Yo, that happened to me a lot in the past where I would be trying to work through this stuff and trying to reason it out. And because I was feeling like I wasn't being heard and I was being disrespected and I kept asking, eventually it come to the point where I'm like, you know what? You ain't gonna keep playing with me. And when you talk, the emotion just comes out of the anger, just comes out, the frustration just comes out. And then it becomes a whole conversation of why you're talking to her like that. It's like, damn, you just let her gaslight you, fam. It was about her. How did it get about you? No. So we got to find a way to just converse. If and it helps. I'm gonna tell y'all, just for me, it helps if you do it before it gets to that point. Meaning, if you have the conversation before it gets to that point, whether she's listening or not, it helps to release the tension. It helps not for the pressure to build up. And then eventually, if she's not listening to you or making changes, then you have to make the hard decisions. You cannot be afraid to make the hard decision. That's the one thing I hope that people learn from me. You cannot be afraid to make the hard decisions. Sometimes, even though in the short term, it seems costly and it seems painful or whatever the case may be, sometimes it's much more painful and much more costly to stay in a toxic situation, right? It just is. Like, I'm not one of those people that believe that just because times are hard or just because things are not going your way that you should give up on your marriage or whatever the case may be. What I'm saying is when you get with someone and they absolutely refuse to consider you, they absolutely refuse to work with you, they absolutely refuse to cooperate, you have to believe them and you have to allow them their space. It don't have to be any love loss. You don't have to be mad at them. You don't have to hate them. You don't have to get any battles, especially if you express yourself early and you express yourself as the offenses occur. That tension and that buildup won't be there. It won't be there. All right. So shout out to that. Let's get to it.
Your composure is your credibility. The moment you lose it, you hand over the moral high ground. Action step number 5, set the standard and keep it. Boundaries are not ultimatums. They are guardrails for respect. When you communicate your boundary calmly, clearly, and consistently, and then reinforce it with action, you teach the other person how to treat you.
Now, that's important. That goes into what I'm just saying. Shout out to Brother Jason. That goes exactly into what I was just saying. So when you set your boundary, you set it clear, you set it calmly, and you're consistent about it. And then that person continues to overstep that line and overstep your boundaries. Then you have the moral high ground to say, you know what? This is not working. I love you, whatever the case may be. You don't even have to say that, but this is just not working. And then y'all can make arrangements to go y'all separate ways, right? And it don't have to be any love loss, because at the end of the day, they know that you have given them every opportunity to comply or to capitulate to what you're saying. And if they didn't want to take that opportunity, that's on them. That's no longer on you. You see what I'm saying? And then you didn't give them any reason, because you didn't beef with them. And that was something that I had a hard time with. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's something that I struggle with even to this day. Like, after a while, if I done told your ass, if I done told you calmly like 10, 15, 20 times, eventually I'm gonna snap out on you and then I'm gonna leave you alone. But, and so it's easier said than done. But the ideal way to do it is to tell it calm, stay calm. And if you realize that it's just not, they're not going to comply, they're not going to cooperate, it's okay to walk away. And if you have yourself set up as a man, you're not losing much. You're not losing much at all, right? You're not. And even if you have to start all over, it's okay. It's all right. Never be afraid to start over. Never be afraid to enforce your boundary, to enforce your standard, to enforce your philosophy. Never be afraid of that. It's okay. It's okay to start over. It's not going to kill you. What doesn't kill you makes you strong. You're good. You're right.
Always remember, a standard that's never enforced is truly just a suggestion.
A standard that's never enforced is truly just a suggestion. Go, you cooking with high grease, brother. A standard that isn't enforced. And how do you enforce your standard? Listen, if people go over your boundaries and they keep crossing the line, the way you enforce your standard is to remove yourself and your presence from the situation. Point blank and period. Remove yourself and your presence from the situation. That's how you put your standard forth, right? Let's go.
Action step number 6, invite her into the solution. One mistake men make is treating their wives like adversaries in these conversations or conflicts. Remember, if the relationship is worth fighting for, she's not the enemy. The disrespect is. After addressing the behavior, invite her into a conversation about how both of you can show more respect toward each other. Let her see that this is not just about you being heard, it's about building a relationship where both of you can feel valued and safe. Action step number 7, know when to seek help. If you've addressed this issue multiple times and there's no change, it may be time to bring in a counselor, a mentor, a therapist, or a spiritual advisor.
Now, this is for a marriage or for a long-term relationship that you deem worth saving. Okay, this is for a marriage or for a long-term relationship that you deem worth saving. At the same time, if you realize that's not worth saving, if you realize that's not worth keeping up with, sometimes you gotta I think you better let it go. Sometimes you gotta let it go. Looks like another love TKO. You gotta let it go sometimes. It's okay. It's all right.
Not as a punishment, but as a step toward exposing lies, accepting truth, and fostering healing. Sometimes the behavioral patterns go too deep for the two of you to work through them alone. And action step number 8, don't go to Delilah. When a man is disrespected long enough in his own home, frustration starts whispering to him. That whisper sounds like, find someone who will listen to you, bro. Find someone who will understand. You know who she is, dog. Go ahead and holler at her. She already is interested in hearing everything you got to say. This is exactly where Samson failed, my brother.
Don't go to Delilah. Your head may be chopped off. She might have your head on the spit. Don't go to Delilah. And ladies, don't go to Jody. Okay? Men, don't go to Delilah. And ladies, don't go to Jody. Okay? Jody is just gonna mess up your life. Jody is just gonna mess up your life and mess up your house. And ain't nothing as good. Jody is no good. Don't go to Jody, ladies, and fellas, don't go to Delilah. Don't be putting your head in Delilah's lap, okay?
In Judges chapter 16, it tells us that Samson gave Delilah access to the deepest parts of his heart. And once she had that access, she weaponized it against him. It cost him his strength, his freedom, and eventually his life. Today, far too many men do the same thing emotionally. When men feel unseen by their wives, they open up to another woman, a co-worker. She could be a friend. And actually, I don't even really believe in that concept unless your wife approves of her. She could also be someone online that you just communicate with, maybe via direct messages. But you have to be very careful because Satan appears as an angel of light, as it is written, but we know he is not. She seems to understand. She seems to care. Sometimes she may even seem like she's a Christian. But that right there, my brother, should expose her if you're a married man. And here's also the problem. I actually think this is the problem that many men get tripped up on. This woman is not committed to protecting you. She's not your shield. In fact, she might be the one holding the dagger.
Woo, cook, yo, ladies and fellas, that is 100% right. Ladies, this applies to you too. What y'all should understand is it is easy for a man that doesn't have any kind of obligation or responsibility to you to be the fun guy. We've seen it up here. Enigma, like Jay Piss, has said it time and time again. Oh, we just have fun. Oh, we just have fun. But then he also says that the government is his daddy and he doesn't want to be a man. So if you want that type of dude in your life, if you're looking for that type of guy with that type of mindset, it is what it is. At the same time, you have to understand that even if you're going through it with your man, or fellas, even if you're going through it with your lady, the grass always seems greener on the other side. It's very easy when there's no commitment there. It's very easy when you don't have any bills involved together. It's very easy when you don't have any children involved together, right? It's just a free for all, fun, fancy-free situation. They go your way, you go. It's like kind of like being a grandparent or a babysitter. You get to keep them kids and coochie on the good time, but when they get sick, when they, you know what I'm saying, when they going through it, when they need, then mama and daddy got to be there. It's kind of that type of same thing. Yo, relationships have good times. They also have challenging times and not so good times. That is a part of life. That's a part of every relationship. Every day is not going to be fun and fancy free and just a free fall. You have to get your mind around that, ladies. Because a lot of men already kind of understand that. But men, if things are not necessarily going your way, don't be quick to go and jump in with another woman, because you bring a whole bunch of other complications in the situation that's unnecessary. And then if you really love your woman and you really want to be with your woman, then you make it almost impossible for her to stay. So just let's keep this in mind. Let's move as men and let's do what we got to do. Shout out to the brother Jason Wilson, man. Definitely some dope discussion. A grown-ass man saying the government is his dad. Yeah. Oh, he said some more stuff. He didn't want to be a man. I don't know. It's just some wild shit. I don't know. It's just wild shit. But I don't want to talk about that. So in the meantime, between time, I'm about to drop the link. Y'all are more than welcome to come up. Just no F-bombs or no trigger words. It is $5 per F-bomb. We not doing no F-bombs, no trigger words. We're trying to keep our channel as clean as possible, okay? So support the show, support stream. In the meantime, between time, the panel is about to be open, okay? My God, I got you, Ken. He said it. If I'm lying, I'm flying. and I don't got wings. He said it and some more stuff too. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Okay. It is what it is. Oh Lord. Okay, there we go. Let me go ahead and pin this to the top of the chat. Y'all more than welcome. Now, I've been seeing this phenomenon, right? Where this right here is not, it's bad, but it's not that bad, right? It's bad in the sense of over a time, it's like eroding water that erodes at the fabric of the relationship. However, it's not that bad in the sense of this other thing that I'm about to show is much, much worse. Yeah, it's a it's a True Religion varsity jacket. Yeah, it's a varsity jacket. It's a True Religion varsity jacket. Can y'all see that? Can y'all see that? Yeah. Yeah. It's a True Religion varsity jacket. Yep. Shout out to that. But salute to you, Romelo 747. Bangkok. Yeah. See. Yeah. True Religion varsity jacket. Thanks. Thank you, man. It was my brother's, man. Rest in peace with my brother. It was my brother's jacket, man. It was my brother's jacket. But yeah, shout out to that. But yeah, so I almost so it's not as bad in the sense of this. This is a trend of something that I've been noticing. And this shit ain't cute, man. This shit is not cute. Hopefully I can show this. Yeah, hopefully I can show these. Let me do this real quick. Absolutely insanity. This is absolute insanity, but I want to share this with y'all, and y'all tell me what y'all think. I've been noticing this a lot lately, and I don't understand it. I don't get it. I don't. I'll be real with you. I don't get it. I don't understand it. You know what I'm saying? How that's even possible to happen? But it seems like it's happening. It seems like it's happening frequently, and yeah, this is pretty bad. It's pretty bad. A pretty bad phenomenon. Let's get to it. I'm send this to myself and let's see what y'all think. Pretty interesting, bad phenomenon. I don't know why it's doing. Do that. All right, check this out, y'all. Fair use, fair mother fudging use. Okay.
Why are you trying to rewatch it? Why do you keep rewatching it?
Oh, fuck. That shit actually hurt.
Why do you keep rewatching it? Why do you keep rewatching it?
I was trying to learn the fucking lyrics for the fucking YB concert so I don't look stupid.
You can't go on Apple Music or YouTube and look for the video?
Ah. God damn.
You can't go YouTube or something.
You don't
to look
punch
for
the
video?
fucking brain out of my head. Think I'm gonna be fucking stupid. God. Bro, then you make the video so I can watch you twerk. Nigga, you broke my AirPods. Those are $500.
I know, I bought them. Now, like I said.
Whoa, Reggie. Whoa, Reggie. Whoa, Reggie. Yo, I've seen this too many times on the internet lately. I don't know what this is all about or what this phenomenon is, but ladies, y'all have got to keep your hands. Yo, listen, everybody need to keep their hands to themselves. Everybody. At the same time, it's already understood that men need to keep their hands to themselves, generally speaking, right? But these women all of a sudden be putting hands, feet, toes, and elbows on people and think that's okay. And I don't understand who raised you. I don't get it. Who raised you? Excuse me. Who raised you? How do you believe that this is okay? She smacked fire out your boy. She smacked fire out your boy. And even if it was a skit, that's the kind of hit that make you mad, even if it was a skit. Like, you ever be slapboxing with your homie and they catch you a little too good and then you really start fist fighting? That's like one of them hits. Like, yo, what, you serious right now? You meant that. I was like, wait, you ain't acting. You meant that. You meant that. Shit, I wish my chick would. Shit, God forgive me for what I would do. Damn, this shit just got my inner. Oh man, Lord have mercy, Lord Jesus. That is, I do not want to activate none of that, brother. Lord Jesus, we rebuke the spirit of. Well, allegedly, according to Joe Brown, Ike wasn't who they portrayed him to be. So we rebuke the spirit of that spirit. We'll just say that. We rebuke that alleged spirit. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't, y'all gotta keep your hands to yourself. Y'all just gotta keep your hands to yourself. Okay. Okay, if you got, listen, like I said last night, if you feel like you got to put your hands on your man, or you feel like you got to put your hands on your woman, then you should probably just leave them alone. Leave them alone. Leave them alone. So then we got my man that be doing these pranks. Check this out.
Is you good? What's going on, everybody? You know who it is. This official JJ, aka the Stud Honey. Y'all see what we got right now. Little Studiana, I'm finna go up to her, see if I can finesse her, get her name, number, and things like that, and then I'm gonna offer, see if she want this monster. You know what I mean? Excuse me. How you doing? How you doing? Nothing much. I'm JJ, by the way. What's your name? Huh? I can't hear you. Mia? Mia?
Meeting.
Meeting?
Meeting.
Meeting. All right, my bad, my bad. Nah, I just really wanted to come let you know what I'm saying? You're very beautiful and handsome. I ain't want to be disrespectful. See if I can come, you know what I'm saying, get to know you, maybe take you out or something.
You need me to help you get a little.
Wait, nigga, what? How is you very beautiful and handsome? Wait.
Nigga, what? You lost your rabbit ass mind.
Wait, how are you beautiful and handsome at the same time?
The disrespect is intolerable. It's unpardonable.
Yo, son be wildin'. That joint be hilarious. How are you beautiful and handsome at the same damn time? Shout out to KO Black. What's up, KO Black? I dare my chick to smack me, man. Never mind. Yo, no dare. Appreciate you. Y'all be like my guy, KO Black, and support the show, support the stream. I mean, be like TB Truck and KO Black. I appreciate y'all very much. Thank you.
Thanks, man.
It don't matter what the situation. I'm just tryna climb any obstacle a nigga facing. See it through in due time. It's a marathon, you gotta.
Salute. Yo, he be wildin'. Shout out to Blaine Blint, I guess. I don't know who that other comment was directed. Thank you to KO Black. Shout out to LA Project. She said, interrupt in peace. Listen, she was just chilling. She was chilling. Hey, beautiful and handsome is hilarious. It's diabolical. Hey, you looking very beautiful and handsome today. Is diabolical. Ladies, please keep your hands to yourselves. You don't want to end. Oh, come on, bro. Come on, bro. The word starts with the Imbrico. You gotta send me something, man. Bro. Come on, fam. Bro. Jesus, bro. What the freak? Yo, bro. I need some servants pay for that one. Brother. Brother.
Hell is wrong with you?
What, brother? What the freak? Why you're supposed to get me out of trouble as my legal counsel, not get me in trouble. What the freak? Jesus, Jiminy Crickets, man. Y'all support the shows for the shit. Yeah. Yo, I highlighted that crazy ass comment that you made about NBS. Yeah. Shout out to Remote 747 Beck. I appreciate you, man. Remote 747. I don't like when people come up behind me and touch my shoulder. Yeah. Don't come up behind me neither. I'm way too paranoid for people to come up behind me. Yeah. You know what I'm trying to say. Yo, thank you, man. I appreciate it.
God damn it, I like the way you do bit.
I'm on my grind to get this money. I can't stop it till I'm filthy. Read that with the people. Zebo like the rock. I drop. I ain't no trapper. I'm a hustler.
Yeah, but you gotta be more smooth. Come on, family. You gotta be more smooth than that. You gotta take that out the chat and send me something. Jesus, Jimmy, what the freak? What are you trying to do here, brother? Yo, because of TBU Truck and Romello 747 KO Black, we only need 27 more people, at least $5 a piece. Y'all help us reach our goal. Today. But let's get back to this. I don't know what Code doing today. Let's go.
Nah, honestly, I don't need you getting it, bitch. I'm trying to get one. No disrespect. You angry? All right, look. I know you ain't going with the nice guy shit. So let me offer you this. You want this monster?
I got some.
Oh, you want this monster?
Yeah. You ever had some size by slap before?
No.
Let me show you how it works.
Okay.
Is you show, nigga?
Good.
Is you show? Is you good, nigga?
Yeah.
You tripping? Huh?
Yo.
You tripping? Cool.
I'm cool, bro. God damn. You good? You good?
So I don't know what this phenomenon is. Apparently, lately, these people of the female persuasion have been putting hands, feet, toes, and elbows on people indiscriminately because they feel like it, because they feel violated, they feel like you said something that they don't like. They are putting hands, toes, feet, and elbows on people. So I don't know what we're gonna do because this phenomenon. You want the monster? You're looking very beautiful and handsome today. I think it was that comment that did it. I don't know. I think it was the very beautiful, handsome comment that did it. She was confused. She was confused and she wanted to set it on him. But these women's is out here putting hands, toes, feet, and elbows. So the question is the WIGTOW good or bad for us? Once she left, how can she get right? What WIGTOW? Women's is going they own way. Women's is going their own way movement, the WIGTOW movement. You know, the WIGTOW movement. Shout out to JC the Conqueror. Yeah, she put him in a full Nelson. She did. And he couldn't get out of it. She put him in the full Nelson and he couldn't get out of it. He was stuck. And he was stuck like Chuck in a rut. So, you know, is the WIGTOW movement. Yo, Cole, you said, yo, Barry, shout out to Barry. Barry done duffed out Charleston White. What? Shout out to that. I didn't see, where was this at? Cole just said, yeah, that's why D-Rock's oldest brother, that's Barry, duffed out Charleston White last weekend for that. Damn. What was that? I didn't see that. Shout out to Barry. Shout out to D-Rock. Yeah, you welcome. You welcome. WIGTOW women's is going their own way. You know, there's been the WIGTOW movement going on, man. Y'all seen it. All of these women's is going their own way. They beating on people. They putting hands, feet, elbows, and toes on people. They just, it's just a thing. Relax. Don't you ain't got to blow. Hey man, send me something for blow. You ain't got to blow up the spot. Just send the penance, brother. Send the penance. Jesus, Jimmy Creek. There's always a woman's version. I made that up though. I don't think there's really a WIGTOW. I made it up. I was trying to be funny. And I think I chuckled a little bit when I was writing it. I chuckled a little bit when I was writing it. I don't think they have really a WIGTOW movement. I think I created something. They will now be calling this WIGTOW from here going forward. Yo, Katie said, bro, no whatever getting behind me like no one is ever getting behind me like that is going to be terrible if they do. Damn. Those aren't women. Those are hyenas. Hyenas. It does. WIGTOW absolutely has staying power. Facts. Oh, okay. Oh, damn. Cops has a pull barrier off Charleston White. Damn. God, dog. I gotta check that out. Shout out to my man D-Rock. I gotta check that out. It's from yesterday. Y'all support the show, support the straight out there. Oh man. Yeah, let me see. But I didn't even see D-Rock was live. D-Rock was live the other day. Shout out to my man Stanley D-Rock the Block White, man. Shout out to my guy Stanley D-Rock the Block. Quick detour. Let's see what's going on here. Let's see if we can find D-Rock video from the other day. No, we definitely subscribe to the homie. Make sure y'all subscribe to my homie Stanley D-Rock the Block as well, okay? Make sure y'all subscribe to my homie, Stanley D-Rock the Block, the M and F of Truth. M and F of Truth. Come on, man. They're playing with me. Oh, okay. Let's see. All right, yo, shout out to this. Shout out to my guy, Stanley D-Rock the Block. Yo, D-Rock, I gotta review this, bro. Shout out to Barry White. Hey. Nah, it's good, bro. Cole, take that out, man. Come on, man. I got it. I got the video. We ain't got to do that. Come on, bro. We ain't got to do that. I give my man's credit in the whatchamacallit. I give him credit in the whatchamacallit. I'll give him credit. Yeah, I'll give him credit. Yeah, I appreciate you, man. I'll give him credit. You know what I'm saying, in the what you call it. So shout out to my guy, Stanley G about the block. Woman, no more women. What now? More women? Always women. Women's is beautiful and delicious. Shout out to the women's. Let's get to it. Let's go. We love women's over here, so we will forever be talking about women. All right, so listen, this has been a big thing, I guess. So Charleston White. So for those of you who don't know, this is Stanley D. Ross Block brother, Barry White. Now, me and Barry White, ironically, Barry White and myself have the exact same birthday. Shout out to Barry White. We're exactly the same age, born exactly on the same day. Shout out to Barry White. All right. I don't know Barry that well. You know, I'm D-Rock's my guy. And then Ron Mack is my guy. Those are brothers. And then Barry has come over here once or twice, but I'm not real familiar with him. Shout out to Barry White, but we do have the exact same birthday. What's up, Bucket 88? What's up, Is in chat room? What's good? So Barry White is a comedian, and you know what I'm saying, he do his thing. I think those are his shirts too. He got the shirts. You can see he looked just like D-Rock without the beard and the locks. They look exactly alike. They got that facial, you know what I'm saying? Barry just a little bit darker. But shout out to Barry White. Yeah, his real name is Barry White. You know, D-Rock's real last name is White. So yeah, his name is Barry White. All right. Yeah, that's his clothing line. So y'all check out his My Life clothing line, man. That joint kind of fire. So let's get into it, man. Let's see what's going on. Fair use. This is the first time I'm seeing this. It looked like Charleston White is talking to DJ Academics. Let's see what's happening. I got them glasses. Shout out to them Versace glasses that he got. Let's get it. I got them glasses too, Barry.
When I see the nigga go outside, I go outside right fucking around this nigga, walk right up to him and say, nigga, you better ever try to intimidate my son. And stay your bitch ass out that outfit. Nigga, you ain't with it, man. He tried to say something. I got ready to put my finger in his face. He hit that hole in his mouth. Turned around and walked out. He took a swing, hit me right there. I said, mutual comeback. That's what I told him. Mutual comeback.
Mutual comeback. See, these dudes, what the freak is a mutual comeback? What the freak is a mutual comeback? Yeah, good for... What is mutual comeback? What the freak? All right, so let's get to it. Let's go.
Ready to go in. Oh, bitch ass nigga, I bust his mouth open in front of the police. Police standing right there.
TT, tell me what happened. Hey, Charleston White came out. He dapped me up. He went to Barry. He tapped Barry on the shoulder. So they were talking. So I was like, okay, they cool. I turned around. I just hear something. Pow. When I turned around, though, I see that boy Barry got down. Pow, 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 pow. I'm talking about the belt, the pepper spray belt. All that shit fell down on Charleston White. I do like this. Hey, I ain't even have to break up the fight. You know how you got to grab a nigga? I do my arm like this at Charleston White chest, but he ain't want to run up on Barry no more. I promise to God, Barry was so bad, though. Barry looked, the police had to come get Barry.
If I had a sore around my mouth, if I had a sore on the side of my face this big, I won't be dialing nobody number.
Why Rick Ross baby mama making that day? Why Rick Ross baby mama look so old? Rick Ross baby mama is younger than me. Why she look so old? And then why you messing up that Versace robe? You making that Versace robe look crazy. You got on a grandmama dress with the Versace robe and a teal bandana. What the freak is going on with you, ma'am? Ma'am, are you okay? Are you all right? What the hell is happening? Shout out to the A, but what is happening here? Let's
Barry looked, the police had to come get Barry.
If I had a sore around my mouth.
All right, so that's damn. Barry put them beads on Charleston face. God, dog. You done knotted up that boy face like that, Barry? Damn. Y'all too old to be fighting, though. See, this is what I'm saying. Like, there's no insurance policy. He needs some insurance. There's no insurance policy for getting beat up like this. There's no insurance policy. I can't be fighting y'all, man. I cannot be fist fighting with y'all. I'm too old. Shout out to Barry that still apparently got them hands. He got the hands of God. We the same age. He got the hands of God. Shout out to Barry White. Got them hands of God still. Salute to that. But I can't do it, Barry, man. Bro. The way my insurance is set up, it just don't cover that, brother. I just don't know. My insurance don't cover that. Shout out to, I don't know, but Barry White and Charleston White, Barry White, they'll put hands, feet, toes, and elbows on Charleston White, I guess, for playing with him, and Charleston White trying to lie and act like he ain't get hands, feet, toes, and elbows and feet put on him. He got everything put on him. It looked like. I ain't trying to fight though, so don't listen. I'm just reporting. Shout out to my man Stanley D. Rock the Block. Shout out to Barry White. Shout out to Charleston White. Shout out to all the whites. Everybody with the last name White. Shout out to you. I ain't got nothing to do with it. I'm just watching, just see what's going on. I digress because I know how y'all are trying to put me in some shit like Anton Davis. Like, I ain't gonna fight you. I ain't gonna fight you. You can go ahead with your fist fight ways to say back in the days. We ain't fighting. We ain't gonna fight. Okay. Let's go.
Mouth. If I had a sore.
But what Rick Ross' baby mama got to do, and why she got that damn moo-moo on with that Versace robe? She is pissing me off. She making my Versace robe look crazy. Why does she got that moo-moo grandma dress on with the Versace robe? Who raised you, ma'am? Excuse me, who raised you? This is aggravating me, D-Rock. I'm gonna have to fast forward past this part. This is aggravating me, bro.
Excuse me, who raised you?
Who raised you, man? Why do you have on that moo-moo dress, a granny dress with the Versace robe? This is just the disrespect is intolerable. It's unpardonable, man.
The disrespect is intolerable. It's unpardonable.
Unpardonable. Make sure y'all check out my man, the MNF of Truth, Stanley D. Rock the Block. Subscribe.
On the side of my face, this big. I won't be dialing nobody's number but my primary care physicians.
Okay.
Mr. Barry White himself.
What's up?
What's going on, man? What's good?
I can tell the truth. What's up, bro? And I ain't just saying the adjective. That's my family. What's up, brother? My real brother.
Yes, sir. Cooling it, man. Heard you had to take out some trash the other day.
Nah, I ain't
a little bit about that.
I ain't really had to take it out.
Okay.
The curb was right there. The trash can was already on the curb.
Oh,
so
okay.
The only thing I had to do was just dispose of it.
Damn. All right. Cool. That's what's up. So let's get into it, man. Till the people start coming in.
Pop it. You know where I'm from. I'm from Carolina. I'm from the Metro.
Shit, you ain't got to tell me.
Shout out to Carolina, man. Shout out to the Carolinas, all them Carolina boys in the building. Oh, that's a pseudo woke outfit. Yeah, that's pseudo woke, all right. Like, what type of? Yeah, the link. Oh well, nah. I got you. I'm gonna drop it in the what you call it. I got you. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna drop it in what you call it. But yeah, let's don't drop it in the chat though. We watching this. You know what I'm saying? Y'all support the show in the meantime, between time, man. But yeah, y'all could drop my man D-Rock's channel link though. Let's get to it.
Hey, the people don't know.
Yeah, I know. Let them know what it is. What's up, Bucket 88? What's good with you, bro?
How y'all doing? I'm Barry White. I'm from Columbia, South Carolina. I wear a lot of hats. And the last hat I had to wear is my Floyd Mayweather hat. I had the you ever been snuck? I think everybody in the world been snuck before.
Yeah, I've been snuck. Yeah.
Hey, I don't got them exact glasses. I like them glasses. Those glasses are a little better than the ones I got. Shout out to Barry White. I like them glasses a little better than the ones I got. Salute to him. Might have to borrow those, big bro. The Versace over the African print. It's diabolical. It's diabolical. You got the African muumuu with a Versace robe on. That shit is diabolical. That shit is disrespect. And then you got the nerve to have a teal headband. At least she could have had the Lisa Left Eye yellow banana headband on. Shit. Rest in peace to Lisa Left Eye. Let's go.
Somebody tried to steal on me.
Yeah, they still on you. Yeah, but what happened after that? If somebody's still on you, what happened after that? They supposed to beat you up? They don't supposed to be no comeback?
Yeah, it's supposed to be a comeback. You know what I'm saying? Because first of all, in order to sneak somebody, that means you already knew going in you couldn't take a fair one.
He know that. And we talking about Charleston White. Put it in the comments. We talking about Charleston White. Somebody tag his homeboys. It's
in the title.
We talking about Charleston White. Charleston White finally got hands put on him.
Rod Will. Yo, yeah, Rod. Hey, this is an exclusive right here. Y'all can click in and out if y'all want to. Y'all gonna hear from these other channels and shit, but y'all the exclusive right here.
Shout out to that. Shout out to this.
You know, Charleston White, you know, he animated and shit, so he get to put a whole bunch of, you know, puffy and bravado behind his bullshit. So if that's what y'all want to go for, hey, be down. But it had to happen. That's why the title is that. The ad whooping that Charleston White needed from Barry White. And we have
shout out to D-Rock the Block and Barry White, man. Salute to that. Yo, the exclusive on my man Stanley D-Rock the Block. I ain't gonna cover this all because I want y'all to go over there and watch the whole video on his. So I'm gonna do probably just half. In the meantime, between time, y'all support the show, support stream. Shout out to these brothers doing a thing. Exclusive interview. My man Kojak said, for reference, Stan and Barry going to be referring to Barry's friend who also named Kojak. No reference to him. All right. Bucket 88 is over here. Yeah. Make sure y'all subscribe to my man Stanley D-Rock the Block, the MNF and Truth channel, and get those exclusives. Let's get to it. Let's see what they talking about.
Barry White right here. So I'm just gonna sit back and let him tell this story.
Yeah, we had a comedy show, Charleston and Woody. I'm Woody manager now. I used to be Charleston manager for like 18 months. When me and Charleston met Woody.
Okay. So shout out to Barry. Barry was Charleston's manager for 18 months. Now he's Woody's manager. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know why FM Woody, right? Is that what it is? Yo, you know what it is. Y'all know what it is. But anyway, Woody, and he's his manager now. So shout out to that. Let's get to it.
He was jealous of Woody. He got jealous of me and Woody relationship.
Okay.
And shit, he disrespected me. That was the first time he disrespected me. He was afraid of Woody. He wanted me to pick sides. I'm grown. Nobody can't tell me who to be with, who to be around, who my friend is, who to deal with. I don't play both sides.
See, that must be some spicy shit. I'm exactly the same way. Shout out to you, Barry. I'm exactly the same way. Nobody gonna tell me who I could be cool with, who I can't be cool with, who I can like, who I don't like. No one could do that. It must be with our birthday, man. I don't know, Barry White. It must be our birthday because I'm exactly the same way. D-Rock will tell you I'm exactly the same way when it comes to that. Never having two things that match. Versace robe and animal print. Ham, no burger. Kool-Aid, no sugar. Same here. Hey, what's up, Bucket 88? Thank you. I appreciate you, family. Shout out to Bucket 88 said for Izzy Darnell Mill salute. I always get a new middle name with Bucket 88, but I appreciate you. Y'all be like Bucket 88 and support the show, support the stream. You know what I mean?
God damn it! I like the way you do bit.
It don't matter what the situation, I'm just tryna climb any obstacle a nigga facing. See it through in due time.
Appreciate you, Bucket 88. Let's get back to my guy D-Rock the Block and Barry White. Let's go. Exclusive.
And when I met Woody, me and Woody had a genuine relationship. So from the time in the last years, you seen how loyal me and Woody been to each other, and you seen how loyal Charleston been to Woody.
Yeah.
Woody is a businessman, so however he conduct his business, I'm with him 100%, no matter who he dealing with. But went Friday night in Atlanta Comedy Club. We had a comedy show. Charleston had his family, he had his people. I'm from Carolina. I have my Atlanta people, but I'm by myself. My girl's somewhere in there. She in the green room. I seen his son walk through. His son walked up to me because his son loved me and respect me, just like Charleston loved me, but he can't. He can't. He don't know how to. He can't show it.
Right. He can't put the respect on it.
Nah. So his son walked up and was like, "Yo, what's up? How you doing?" I'm like, "Yo, what's up?" He's like, "I ain't seen you around my pops in a minute." I'm like, "Cause I don't fuck with him. You the real Charleston White. He be playing, and he disrespectful. And I don't allow disrespect. He with his girl. He tell his girl, this will make the clothes. This the dude clothes I be wearing."
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, "Well, listen, send me your information. I'm gonna send you some more clothes. Just don't let your father wear them." That was the conversation.
Right.
Mutual respect. That was it. He's saying I ran into his son. He's saying I ran into his son.
Shout out to the Black Lips clothing line too, but I didn't mean to cut you off. Go ahead.
No, for sure. He said I ran up on his son.
Mm-hmm.
If I was a different kind of nigga, if I was in a different space, if I was 10, 20 years ago, I would have kidnapped his son. But me and his son had a good relationship, and I ain't on that kind of time.
Right.
We did for sure two things for certain. He done said everything. He done disrespected he done talked about people, kids. He done talked about people, dead friends. He said he'll piss on a grave. He talked about people, mamas. He talked about people, daddies.
Yeah, I ain't heard about what he said about Bird until a couple of days ago. I said that snagger to rat mouth son of a bitch. Bird ain't never fucked with nobody, man. The fuck you gonna go ahead? Never mind. Go ahead.
So he wait till my father die and say something. I don't forget nothing.
Yeah.
So Friday when I see him, he come off the stage, he hyped up, he got the adrenaline rushing. I'm in the green room, so he got to walk through. He got to get off the stage, walk through the green room to get to his green room. Mm-hmm. He see me. I'm standing up like this. He come off the stage. "What's up, B White? What's up with you?" We gotta talk, bro. We gotta talk. I ain't dapping you up saying good show or none of that. We gotta talk. All right, we'll talk. He went to the dressing room. That's Friday. Saturday, we get there. I'm taking care of my business. Which is Woody, making sure that everything's set up for him. This is his first comedy show. Ain't nobody gonna fuck this up, especially me.
What's going on, Simp God Loves 313? What's good with you, fam? How you doing? Did Charleston White get the yeah? I think he did. Let's see what happened. Let's get to it. Shout out to D Mother Effer Truth. Stanley D-Rock the Block White. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to him. Let's go.
I'm not gonna fuck up little bro first comedy show. They want something to happen. They waiting for some bullshit to happen.
Yeah.
So you know they waiting for some bullshit to happen.
Yeah, especially with Woody.
Yeah. So Charleston takes it upon himself to sit here. He's lurking. He watching me. I don't know he watching me because I don't have no fear. I don't care about that nigga. He comes outside. He said nobody was outside but me, him, and the police. He lying. He's a compulsive liar. 6 people was out there. The police had their back turned. Security is a glass door. Security is at the door, but they looking out the door. Think about this. This where this don't make sense. If a celebrity walk through the building and walk outside, and it's a bunch of motherfuckers there, aren't their eyes following the celebrity where he going?
Yeah, because he's the talent.
He's the talent.
Yeah.
And he probably walking with some aggression. He walk outside, I'm on the phone, he tapped me on the shoulder. So I turn around. Yeah, this is my show. Don't be going in the office and don't be saying nothing to my son. Nigga, you don't run shit. And I turned my back. And he sneaked me. Boom. Hit me in the mouth. As soon as he hits, I give it to him. I hit him so many.
Wait, Barry, do that again. Barry, wait. See, this is why we too old to be fighting. Do that again, Barry. Wait, Barry, we the exact same age. We was born on the exact same day, brother. This is why we don't need to be fighting. Do that one more time. Only with an old Nigma. Only with an old Nigma, man. Barry, you better be lucky Charleston old too. Let me see what you just did. Let me see what was that?
6 people was out there. The police had their back turned. Security is a glass door. Security is at the door, but they looking out the door. Think about this. This where this don't make sense. If a celebrity walk through the building and walk outside, and it's a bunch of motherfuckers there, aren't their eyes following the celebrity where he going?
Yeah, because he's the talent.
I want to see
He's the talent.
Yeah.
I want to see.
And he's probably walking with some aggression. He walk outside. I'm on the phone. He tapped me on the shoulder. So I turn around. Yeah, this is my show. Don't be going in the office and don't be saying nothing to my son. Nigga, you don't run shit. And I turned my back. And he sneaked me. Boom. Hit me in the mouth. As soon as he hits, I give it to him.
My brother, shout out to my what is it? This is why when you get to be a gentleman of a certain age, you're not supposed to be fighting no more. Fighting is a young people's sport, y'all. Where will you understand it? Fighting is a young man's sport. I think he's lucky that was 2 older gentlemen with the fisticuffs. You know what I'm saying? Because a young man, that might not have worked quite the same way. I'm just saying, you know, you would have had to get into your bag a little bit more, brother. You might have had to get into your bag a little bit more. But shout out to that. That's crazy. That's crazy that he snuck you, though. If that's true, that's crazy. And you had to do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? You know, you got to do what you got to do. But let's see what happens. And then we're going to move forward. Yeah, fighting does have an age limit alignment, soft shoulder alignment. See, you got a lot to learn. You don't know a lot of stuff, alignment. I'm just gonna tell you, my man's 100 grand. You know, I love Philly, but you got a lot of stuff to learn. You just got a lot of stuff to learn. If we could fill the whole earth with shit you don't know. Alignment's my guy. We could fill the whole earth with shit you don't know. Tell me I ain't know fight had an age limit. It definitely does. If you smart, it does. Give him a 2-piece. He said, shout out to that. Let's go. Let's get it. Like D-Rock laughing too.
I hit him so many times, connected on every one. He dropped his belt. He dropped his mace. He dropped his handcuffs. He dropped his knife. He got the little utility belt on. He got on the whole.
Why he got handcuffs and a Batman belt?
And he got on the vest. And he got on the Pooh Shiesty mask. He got on the police vest and the Pooh Shiesty mask. So this is what he go on stage with. He walk around with a Pooh Shiesty mask. So he got on armor.
Right.
He got on a Pooh Shiesty mask, a vest. So when I'm hitting him, he don't think I was going. He thought he was going to hit me and drop me or hit me and walk off. Nigga, you're never going to. Nah. No, I ain't the toughest, but I damn sure ain't no hoe. I damn sure ain't no sucker.
Tell him again.
But I let him put his hands on me first.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever was said, whatever I said to his son, it irked him that bad. So how do people? He didn't talk about every walk of life. He didn't talk about everybody. He didn't talk about everybody. But when your son can be touched, I hit that soft spot. I found that soft spot. The police pulled me off of him. He go back in there. His homeboy pick up his belt and his mace. They go back in there. We could have went to jail because when the police turned around, he didn't see when Charleston hit me. He seen me hitting Charleston. So he don't want to he don't want to escalate it. I'm trying to de-escalate it because it's in the middle of the show.
Oh, damn, this is in the middle of the show. God, dog. So people watching the fight, not even watching the show. Damn. Wody, I hate that for you. Hey, what kind yo, wow, you wild. I don't want to touch that one. Shout out to Gasman said, as an adult, fighting should be the last thing you want to do. You're supposed to de-escalate and or walk away. Yeah, if you can. You know, sometimes you can't walk away. All that protection, Charleston can't protect his grill. Hey, sometimes it be like that, man. He couldn't get the handcuffs off the utility belt fast enough. Go gadget belt.
Woody about to go on one day, he about to go on. I'm not gonna fuck up the show. I keep saying this Woody first time. It won't be me to fuck up the show. And if Charleston was so adamant, trying to be so professional, why did he do that? He trying to fuck up the show and put the blame somewhere else, but it didn't turn out the way he want to. I'm sure there's footage out there, but he can't chop the footage up because when he hit me, it was a reaction so quick that if you try to chop up the video, if he do have it, guess what? It ain't gonna make him look good.
Right. I'm gonna play the video again of what I got. Because it's one thing to hear you say it, but it's another thing to hear somebody else.
Couple witnesses.
Yeah.
When I see this nigga go outside, I go outside right behind this nigga, walk right up to him and say, nigga, you better ever try to intimidate my son. And stay your bitch ass at that office. Nigga, you ain't with it, man. He tried to say something. I got ready to put my finger in his face and hit that hole in his mouth. Turned around and walked out. He took a swing, hit me right there. I said, mutual comeback. And when I told him, mutual comeback. And when I told the police, ready to go in. Oh, bitch ass nigga, I bust his mouth open. In front of the police. Police standing right there.
TT, tell me what happened. Hey, Charles White came out. He dapped me up. He went to Barry. He tapped Barry on the shoulder. So they were talking. So I was like, okay, they cool. I turned around. I just hear something. Pow. When I turned around, though, I see that boy Barry got down. Pow, 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 pow. I'm talking about the belt, the pepper spray belt. All that shit fell down. Charles White. I do like this. Hey, I ain't even have to break up the fight. You know how you gotta grab a nigga? I do my arm like this at Charles White's chest, but he ain't gonna run up on Barry no more. I remember the God, Barry was so bad though. Barry looked, the police had to come get Barry.
If
I can't take her no more. Hey, you want some of this too, old man? No. No. I don't know why you come over here messing with these people. I can't take her no more, D-Rock. She got to get out the video. That I where she get them vines. Damn, where you get them vines, dog? Shit. Them vines is putting a hurting on my vision.
Yeah, that's wild.
So he listen, one thing we do know, we ever heard the story of David and Goliath, right?
Oh yeah.
On the internet, I'm David.
Yeah.
On the internet, he Goliath. He got a bigger platform.
Yeah, but not physically. Come on, Barry. Yeah, on the internet, but not physically, brother. Come on, brother. Yeah, you're right. He's Charleston White. He got a big platform, but not physically, man.
Brother.
Come
on. Brother.
Let's go.
He got a bunch of people that he got a cult following.
Right.
That's why when I was around him, a lot of you don't never really see me in his videos. You always see me in the background because I don't want his following to become my following. And if me and you fall out, I don't have a following. Dumb people following him and they ain't gonna do but turn around and try to bash him, motherfucker.
Right.
Because he fall out with every fucking body.
Yeah, he got a record for that.
He fall out with everybody. Where's
he the common denominator.
So I'm gonna take it all the way back to a fight that you might remember with Kojak.
Yeah.
I never had a bunch of motherfuckers to have my back. You was young at the time. I never had a bunch of motherfuckers to have my back. I got in a fight with Kojak. I love him to death. But
and that's not Kojak 313 the Great, by the way. Shout out to that. Yo, if y'all want to check out, shout out to that. If y'all want to check out the rest of the video, y'all gotta check it out on my man Stanley D. Rock the Blog's video. Shout out to Barry White. Shout out to Stanley D. Rock the Blog. Make sure you subscribe to the MNF The Truth and go check out that video on his platform after we finish. You know what I'm saying? The panel is open if y'all want to come up and chop it up. If not, we'll probably close down the show in about 16 minutes. Is this daytime? Nah, this is nighttime. This is nighttime. I think it's probably evening time more than likely, for what I could gather. Excuse me. I don't know if anybody has. I'm sure they have the video. Yeah, your back's too messed up to be fighting. I get you. I mean, shit. My back ain't messed up, but my life, shit. I ain't got time. Cause yo, when you older, the only thing you're supposed to be fighting for is to the death. Like, I mean, yo, if you older, what are you fighting for if you ain't fighting to the death? If it ain't no life or death type shit, what are you fighting for? I don't get it. I don't know. You know, like I said, the last time I got in a fight, I told y'all about that. That was like 2018 or something like that. And I was too old to be fighting then, really. But it was what it was. You know what I'm saying? They say I look like Baby Tyson out there. But no, that was 2015. I'm sorry, that's 2015, I think. 2015, I think. I don't know. It's a long time ago. That's all I'm gonna tell you. It was a long time ago. You feel me? A long time ago. But I ain't had no business. I ain't had no business fighting then. And that was almost 10 years ago. I ain't had no business fighting then. But shout out to that. I pray that, you know, they could squash whatever beef. I pray, you know, everybody be okay. It looked like everybody will live. You know, he just got a little knot on the side. Look like Charles just had a little knot on the side of his mouth. I don't know. That looked like a bad outbreak or something. But hey, you know, eventually your mouth heals or whatever, I guess. You know, when you get older, it take a lot longer for your stuff to heal up. You know what I'm saying? It take a lot longer for your stuff to heal up when you get older. You know what I mean? It don't just heal up right away. That's why you really should not be engaging in the fisticuffs, because it takes longer to heal. What if someone accidentally, you know what I'm saying? You know how when you be boxing, you see boxers, they accidentally headbutt each other, wink, wink, and be an accident. What if someone accidentally headbutt me and like headbutt me in the eye and then like split my eye? What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do now? What if they accidentally break my nose? What am I supposed to do? How am I supposed to? How am I breathe with no air? How I'm gonna? And y'all, and I heard y'all taking my jokes. At least give me credit, man. At least give me credit for my jokes, man. You know what I'm saying? At least give me credit for my jokes. I heard some of y'all taking my jokes out there. At least give me credit for my jokes now. Come on now. Shit, y'all don't like to give nobody no credit. Y'all hear my stuff and use my stuff and don't want to give me credit. What's up? Hey, I hope you like, hello. I hope you liked your intro today. I gave you the super deluxe intro. I gave you a gang banging. Then I gave you ladies night, and then I gave you crush on you too. So shout out to you, Vixen Forever. I appreciate you sponsoring the last show. I appreciate you. I hope that you got to catch that intro. If you don't, go ahead to the beginning of the video and see your intro. Hey, I got you. Hey, I had you covered. Okay. I appreciate you. Yo, but we went over a lot today, man. In a little bit of time. Listen, all jokes aside, let's learn how to communicate with each other. And so we don't have to put hands, feet, toes, and elbows on people, right? When people do things that really aggravate us, agitate us, or make us feel a type of way, let's learn how to communicate that and say that early and let it be known in a calm manner so it don't build up. And then when it build up, it don't turn into something that you can't get out of, right? Shout out to Jason Wilson. Shout out to my guy, Stanley D. Rock the Block. Barry White, salute to you. Birthday brother. And you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Charleston White. You know, I have nothing against Charleston, so shout out to him too. But that's hilarious. That man, I hope it just stay like that. I hope it don't go no further than that. You know what I'm saying? I hope it just stay there. And I hope those brothers are able to resolve their issues. Hopefully Barry's like me. Once we get out the way, I don't really hold on to stuff like that. Hopefully Barry is the same way. I don't know. But we'll see. Thank you to everybody that sent us money today. We have a big day today, man. Thank you to TB Trucker. Thank you to KO Black. Thank you to Romelo 47. Thank you to Bucket 88. Listen, at any time y'all can support the show through the Cash App $IZSHOBANZ or through the Venmo at Israel Mills 4183. Make sure you like, you share, you subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. I appreciate y'all coming. Y'all could have been anywhere in the world, but y'all was here with me, and it means the world to me. Salute. We out now.
Enjoy the show. Dope discussion, deserve dope donation. Spread love through compensation. Cheese fed up the dough. Yeah.
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.